I hear them talking in the streets, but they don't say the real. We really debating the industry and what the sixer feel. Cold shoulders turn to open arms when you on for real. Ain't no strangers to the bricks. Now let's build something for real. It's too real, real, it's too real, real, it's too real,
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Too Real, the podcast. You know, we back for another week. We blessed to be here, you know what I mean? I just hope everybody out there listening is having a great week. And if you're not, man, turn that shit around, you know what I mean? Positive energy, end the year right, you know what I mean? But J. Cole, my nigga, I hate it had to be him, you know what I mean? I was with that nigga shooting in the gym, real talk. Fuck. I never thought it would come to this. You know what I mean? If you listen to this podcast, and if you know me personally, you know Jermaine Lamar Cole is like, that's like my favorite. That's my favorite rapper. There's no that's the God MC to me. You know what I mean? He keeps the tradition going. He's just the realest rapper to me. You know what I mean? I always support J. Cole, go to his shows, buy his CDs. But man, when he said he was gonna drop an album, randomly I got amped. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy, Trump's the president. J. Cole's about to have a kid. Black people being shot left, right, and center. I'm thinking it's gonna be that J. Cole that I know. You know what I mean? That it won't be long, J. Cole. You know what I mean? That type of J. Cole. Show me something, J. Cole, you know what I mean? Or like, what am I here for? Show me something, J. Cole, you know what I mean? That type of J. Cole. But, yo, the J. Cole we got, man, and it's like, I feel like I have the right to say this, man, because obviously on Twitter, yo, you can still see people calling this a classic, calling this, this is fire. Yo, I am the biggest J. Cole fan. Like, I don't think anybody supports Cole where I support Cole. You know what I mean? But this shit, like, I tried it. I really tried to give it a listen. I really tried to listen. And this is just not Cole's best work. This is not Cole's best work. And for those people that are saying, yeah, this is fire, this is not Cole's best work. If you're a J. Cole fan, like, yo, my nigga, the Sideline Story was the one that disappointed a lot of people. But this album, and I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me, but I don't want it to grow on me because I think in order to feel this album, you got to be in a really bad place. You know what I mean? You got to be in a dark place, and I want to be happy. You know what I mean? I don't know, like. This isn't the Cole that I know. There's 10 tracks on there, and out of those 10 tracks, I could say I fuck with like 4 or 5, and that's not how it usually goes with me. You know what I mean? So I can't lie, man. Disappointed. I don't know what the aim was. I don't know what he was going through or what he was trying to, if he's trying to shift music in a different direction or whatever, but this is not J. Cole's best work, man. And I tried my best. For Your Eyes Only, amazing song. Deja Vu, that's my shit. Immortality, that's my shit. Fuck. Can't even remember right now because I'm not even looking at the track listing, but you know what I mean? I bought it. You know what I mean? When I go to sleep, I let it play, let it stream, because you know it's 1,500 plays equals 1 sale. So I let it play while I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? I'm a support regardless, but I don't know. J. Cole, I hope J. Cole knows this isn't his best work. Like, the internet is just bugging, and I seen people saying Drake pushed back More Life because he was feeling the pressure. Obviously, man, nobody can make Drake push back nothing. As much as I think battle-wise, I've always wanted Cole to take it to niggas and battle niggas, but I think, obviously, me personally, I think Cole would give it to Drake just bar for bar, rapping-wise, but nobody's gonna stop Drake's album sales. You know what I mean? And if Drake knew that Cole was coming with this, he might as well just drop More Life because, I'm disappointed. I can't tell you anything else. Like, I didn't want to say this because I'm such a big fan. Like, I support Cole, but as a fan and for a guy that doesn't give us a lot of music, you know what I mean? For him to give us this isn't it for me. You know what I mean? For me, at least personally, I see people online giving it the thumbs up, but nah, I can't. You know what I mean? But other than that, what else been? Shout out to Murder Beats. You know what I mean? Murder Beats just dropped his mixtape, Keep God First. Obviously, that's an amazing title because that you should live by that. Keep God First. But man, I love what he did, man. I love what he did with this mixtape, man. Like, you know what I mean? If you're one of the hottest in the game, why not get together and put a whole bunch of artists together? You know what I mean? Yeah, he has Offset, Playboy Cardi on there. That scoring track. Like, it's a track. Yo, you can listen to this, man. If you're smoking, drinking, popping drugs, and doing all this, you about to, like, this tape's for you, man. Like, you'll be super lit, you know what I mean? But I want to highlight, you know what I mean? He has some Canadians, some Toronto people on the mixtape, you know what I mean? That's big, you know what I mean? Because Murder Beats, he's very respected in the game, you know what I mean? For him to put these guys on the tape, that's a good look for them. He had Jay Wiz on there. He had Jimmy Prime. He had Press on there. He had Smoke Dogg, on the tape. Gave them all their own chance to shine, you know what I mean? The individual tracks, you know what I mean? That's shout out to Murder Beats. That's very honorable, you know what I mean? It's good music, you know what I mean? So y'all go check that out, you know what I mean? Some very, very good music on there. Also, Swagger Right dropped his mixtape yesterday. Product of My Environment. Go fuck with that, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it if it's not hot. You know what I mean? Swagger Right definitely got. He know how to make very good music, man. You know what I mean? Fuck with that. Yeah, man. Kanye West met up with Donald Trump today, man. Like, this is just what it is now. You know what I mean? I just hope. I don't really care that he's doing that. You know what I mean? Kanye is his own weirdo. He's his own guy. He went there with a blonde mohawk too. Like, just on some. He's just a random like that. He's just a weirdo, but. Beyond that, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know what they met about. We don't know. Trump is just, they're both probably using each other, and they're both probably okay with that, you know what I mean? Trying to get under each other's enemy's skin, you know what I mean? Because I seen Beyonce had taken a picture with Mariah Carey and her twins, and Kanye's there looking at that picture like, oh yeah? Mariah gets to see the kids? And North and his kids ain't got to play with Blue Ivy yet, you know what I mean? So I know he's like, fuck it, I'm going to Donald. Because he ain't getting his brother back. After this, man, it's clear that Jay's just on another path. He ain't going to call him. You know what I mean? And life's moving on. So Kanye's just saying, fuck it, I'm going to make better allies. And who's a better ally than the president of the United States? You know what I mean? Even though it goes against everything you've stood for, believed in, you know what I mean? But, hey, man, this is Kanye. Only thing I really want to see, I want to see the artist hold him accountable. You know what I mean? J. Cole called him on that False Prophets track. Didn't really say his name, but we know who he was talking about. I don't want to see any of these guys like Pusha T. You were just campaigning with Hillary and Karen Civil. Like, this is your boss now, so I don't know what the situation is gonna be. Are you gonna call him out? Like, I don't want to see because everybody's like, oh, he's a genius. Yo, we love Ye. He's a genius. We gotta fuck with Ye. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, Jay ain't fuck with him, but some of these niggas ain't powerful enough not to fuck with Kanye. You know what I mean? So it's like, if Kanye calls you, you're like, fuck, I gotta go get that bag. You know what I mean? I gotta go fuck with Yeezy. I want that production. I want that. So it's like, are you guys gonna go against everything you believe in and you guys say online just because like Kanye's doing? You know what I mean? We gonna see, man, because Kanye's a weirdo, man. I don't even care about that guy. He just needs a hug. He just wants to be somebody's son. You know what I mean? He misses Jay. And that's just that. You know what I mean? But we gonna move on off of that sucker right now. He's a sucker, and I don't think there's anything he can do to redeem himself. But he's just such a powerful guy, and I guess majority of his power comes because he has a lot of white fans, and it's like, I don't see black people shunning this guy, man. Like I said, it's all about the bag. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna want to get that bag with Kanye. But on another note, man, the Lox dropping the album December 16th. You know what I mean? I think it's called. It's Filthy America. It's beautiful. You know, we're gonna expect some bars, some jewels. You know what I mean? Some life lessons. You know what I mean? Some good music. We everybody go fuck with that. But yeah, we gonna get into this episode. Yeah, man. Shout out to Andrew Schulz. He came down to Toronto. You know what I mean, for his Hezzytation tour. Hit him up so I can come fuck with him. I'm gonna ask you guys to please bear with me. You know what I mean? We did record this in the comedy bar, so there's kind of like some noise. You know what I mean? So you gotta bear with it. Please excuse the noise. You know what I mean? Shout out to Price for helping me make it. You can definitely make out what's going on, but like there might be times during the episode where it sounds like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or like one of those like Full House or some sitcom where you just hear a whole bunch of clapping, even though nobody's telling jokes. You know what I mean? But that's just what happens. Yeah, man. But shout out to Andrew Schulz. Shout out to everybody listening. If you want to be a guest on this podcast, email me at itstoorealthepodcast@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, review. You know what I mean? If you got your phone in your hand right now, like they see that little button right there, it says subscribe. You press that, and we good. And you see the little heart, you press like, and we good. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, shout out to Andrew Schulz. I'm going to drop this episode right now. Yeah, please excuse the noise. Yo, what's going on, everybody?
What's up?
It's Too Real the Podcast. We have a special guest,
Andrew Schulz in the building, baby.
Young Hezzy.
Yo,
Brought the Hezzytation tour to Toronto, you know, and he had to stop at It's Too Real.
we got a DJ, bro. We got the official
We live from the
DJ
Comedy
podcast
Club right now. How you feeling in the city, Schulz?
What, Toronto?
Yeah.
I like Toronto, man.
I know you've always said you like
Toronto.
basically you had a sold out show back to back, and now you added an extra date, so
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of love out here.
Oh, Toronto show me love, man. It's been so dope. I really want to do Brilliant Idiots out here because of
I've
it.
been saying that.
Yeah.
That time we spoke, I didn't ask you that, but you said obviously because Charlamagne can't come. But how about like in a situation where, like in the auditorium, you have like Skype via, and you're here. Like,
Yeah, but it's different. Like people want to see it.
obvious.
That's a good ass idea. I'm not
but
gonna
like,
lie.
honestly, because regardless, we still feel left out because people that are in New York can always travel to Boston.
Yeah.
And we're just here. Like a lot of us, like same people. Some people have criminal records, can't go across the border. Same type
So
of
you
thing.
can't come to Buffalo?
Nah,
You definitely can't.
I'll speak. I don't know if I can, but I know some people can for sure. You know what I mean? A lot of people that I know, my friends that listen to Real Idiots, Taxstone, and all you guys. You know what I mean? But we can't come, so we want you guys to come here. And like, I know you guys say it's about the
I want to
bag
come.
to be put up. Like,
I want to come, man. It's just tough because you guys are very strict with who you let in,
very.
especially based on criminality.
But what about this thing they call the Nexus?
What is that? Does that take away?
I heard that you should ask make Combat Jack. Ask Combat Jack. I heard him speaking about it on his podcast that Smoke Dizzy could come in to Canada a lot easier with the Nexus because he was getting a lot of problems. I think Charlamagne, like, so many years ago, like, you know, they should be able to come now because, you know, it's something that I know that, like, a lot of people.
Man, I want to badly, bro. I really do want to badly because Toronto's been so good to me, man. So usually in markets where the people are really good to me, the Brilliant Idiots shows would go crazy. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it would be great. I'm working on it. We had I don't know if we had a lawyer look into it, but we had we actually had people look into it. It's not like we're just trying to do it, saying we're not trying to do it.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I want to take advantage of any market that shows love, but I really think we could do maybe our biggest show.
I'm telling you, no, literally, people come from Montreal, people come from
I really think so,
everywhere,
yeah.
because
But I'm wondering, let's say if we did a Buffalo show, how many people you think would come from Toronto to Buffalo?
A lot. But
What's the closest place across the border from Toronto?
Buffalo, Niagara, like Buffalo.
I would do something literally right across the border.
Yeah, Buffalo would definitely,
Buffalo's closer than Niagara?
like that's because Niagara's, it's the same. Because the way people go to Army Mall that is in Buffalo or something like.
Say what?
Is there like Army Mall, like what's that outlet mall in
I don't know
Buffalo?
shit
Or there's an outlet mall in Buffalo that a lot of people from Canada go to and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's like an hour and a half away.
See, that's what I'm saying. I would literally do it first exit off the highway in America from Toronto.
I know.
And if we get a good amount of people there, that'd be dope. And then we get paid in American dollars. That'd be
Exactly.
cool too.
Okay. Yeah. I want to get a bit of your background. Well, obviously we all know. Everybody knows like you're from New York.
Sure.
Like I feel like I know you. That's the funny thing. Like,
Did I mute it?
Yeah. You should leave it.
But now we're good?
Yeah. I feel like I know you because, like, I know your mom had a dance studio. Like all this stuff. Like, I even saw like you at the Raptor game watching Timberwolves. That guy was that Jamel?
Say what?
Was that Jamel?
Oh, Jamil. Yeah.
It's like certain things like that. Like we just like off the podcast we know you, but like you went to school in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
You went to college there.
Yeah.
Why?
I grew up surfing.
In New York?
Yeah.
How?
So my folks had a beach house off of Long Island, and it's a place called Fire Island. It's known for being like a gay island.
Yeah.
But there's two communities that are gay, and you know when like something's a little gay, the whole thing is gay.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of communities that aren't, and I grew up there, going there in the summers, and I just picked up surfing, and I taught surfing lessons. So I said for college I want to go to a place by the water where I could continue to surf, and I brought my boards and everything out there, and I went surfing like 2 times. The entire time that I was in the, I lived literally Santa Barbara. You could see the ocean from the classrooms, and I went into the ocean maybe 2 times the entire time I was at Santa Barbara.
Like a guy like you, because people like from New York are always proud. Like, didn't you just like miss? Like, I know the weather and everything, but like,
did I miss New York?
Yeah.
No, the first 2 years was a lot of fun. Then I just got bored. I didn't really miss New York, but I just missed like Santa Barbara's one of those towns where like the last movie is 7:30.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't. Like I remember I wanted to go on a date with this girl, and I was like, yeah, we'll go see a movie around like 8 or 9 or some shit like that. And she's like, yeah, that's not possible. Like reservations for dinner are super early. Like it's an early old person town.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's just an old person town. Old rich folks.
You know, Steve Nash went to that school, right?
No, he went to Santa Clara.
Okay.
Santa Clara is another one, and that's probably wild. Don't get me wrong, Santa Barbara is a wild school.
Yeah.
It's very. You can come in, bro. Hey, you can come in, bro. Santa Barbara's a wild place, like super wild. Like the party scene there was crazy. Like it was a problem. Like back in the day, they were, to put it in perspective, like they have to put like floodlights on the streets and shit because it just got so hectic. People were just fucking everywhere. There were kids falling off the cliff because they were getting so drunk. Like it was a bad. Like I don't know if you remember collegefuckfest.com.
Nah.
It was this porn website that basically they would go to college towns and they would stage a porn at like a frat house and make it seem as if it was real.
Yeah.
But they specifically picked my school.
That's exactly how it was. All right.
Yeah. So they specifically picked my school because they know how much like random fucking was going on. It was just house parties every weekend, Friday, Saturday. Like there would be girls that just walk into our apartment to go to pee. Like cute little blonde girls would just walk into the apartment, ask if they could pee, and then end up hanging out.
Just a party school.
Bro, it was. I'm sure it's ruined now.
Yeah.
Like we ruined it a little when I was there. Like we implemented some douchebag New York shit. Like we had a red velvet rope on our doorway.
Yeah.
We like wouldn't allow.
Certain people can't get in.
I turned that shit into a nightclub. Like, it was crazy.
Well, but you went there for psychology, right?
Yeah, I just went there to go to college, man. But like, I started doing business, and that was boring. And then I did psych, and I was like, this is interesting. I might as well just study some shit I'm interested in. Like, if you don't know what you want to do, and I'll be honest, I was very lucky. My folks were paying for my school, so it's not like I was going to school on some like
student loan where you had to.
Yeah, like I better get a diploma and some shit I can use. It was more like I'm doing this because I think it will make them happy, and I will, I'm gonna experience something, find myself, I guess, Like I went to Spain while I was in school, so I could learn Spanish. Like I just took a year off. Like I worked in an advertising agency. I was like, let me try to accumulate some knowledge and shit in my college years that I could use, not just throw the whole experience away. So.
Okay, before you went to college, because like the comedy thing came after Santa Barbara.
Well, no, it was like my last few months there.
Yeah, so like, what did you want to do before?
I was gonna open up a bar with my friend when I came back. I saved up.
I heard you say that. Yeah, I did hear you say that.
So I saved up like $25 grand from working when I was in school.
And that's the money you were spending and you're living off of.
Then I just decided to live off that shit in New York. Live with my folks. I live on like $5 a day. I was just eating falafel sandwiches for like fucking year.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me just try to get funny. And then hopefully by the time I'm funny, I can make a living at this, or at least bring some money in. Like, I live with my folks forever.
Yeah.
You should. There's no reason to live by yourself.
Yeah.
Until you got bread, like, until you're properly breaded to the point where you can, I don't want to say buy an apartment, but actually like live comfortably and you don't have to worry about it. Just live with your folks, man. Unless your folks are like abusive or some shit.
Yeah.
Like if your folks are cool.
Yeah, exactly. Just pitching at the house.
If you want to be an entrepreneur, that's what I say. If you don't want to be an entrepreneur, if you have like a job and you want to work there at that job, which is fine, then get the fuck out immediately. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, a lot of it is capital.
Yeah, you got to save money.
You got to get the capital. You need cash. You know?
Yeah, rent's expensive, especially in New York.
Yeah.
So, but basically, like you said, so how did you know you could get funny? Like a lot of people think they're funny, but that doesn't
mean they're
transcend
funny.
into comedian. Like,
it's true. Like, you know, what happens when you being funny on cue is a lot different than being funny. Like, everybody's made someone laugh, but making someone laugh on cue is a difficult thing to do.
So, like, how did you know that? I know you said, like, so basically, your last couple of months at school, you basically did that.
Yeah, I tried it. I bombed my ass off.
Yeah, but like, you tried it. Like, what does that mean to try? Like, what is that? How do you go up there and just?
I was wildly confident. Like, that's another thing. Like, you couldn't tell me I couldn't do anything as a kid, so let alone stand-up comedy. So a lot of it came from like this absurd, irrational confidence, and that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, irrational confidence is healthy. Like, you want to be irrationally confident because then you achieve certain things. Like, Jesus walked on water, bro. You know how confident you gotta be to even attempt that shit. You know, like
we could just drown.
Yeah, like people who invent things like an electric car, like that's just irrational confidence personified. Like anything crazy that's been done is just irrational confidence, bad and good.
Yeah.
Like the bad is also irrational confidence. You know.
So after you're like basically you were doing your comedy.
Trump is irrational confidence, right? Yeah, Hitler was irrational confidence.
Trump's like when you got money like that, confidence. That's just like if I was a billionaire, if I was a billionaire and I had like one leg.
So yeah, man, we got the comedy show going on in the background. We got to be very quiet right now, but yeah, irrational confidence is it can be a good and bad thing, but it is the catalyst for change, the catalyst for greatness in a way.
Okay, so like somebody like you, like basically, you didn't know that comedy was gonna work.
Yeah. Well, no, I did. Once I decided to do it. If I decide something, then I'll make it work. That's my theory. Like it starts here.
Real show too.
No, I mean that. Like it starts up here. Like if I decide it, then I'll do it because I know that I'll put in the work to make it. The hardest thing for me is deciding. Mm-hmm. Right. The hardest thing is making the decision that I'm going to give everything to something because I know what that is.
Yeah.
So there'll be things that I hesitate doing because I know once I commit to not failing, that's going to take over my life.
Yeah.
So sometimes that can be. Something that interrupts me, like okay, I should write this show. I was like, I don't want to do it just yet. Like I don't know, because then I need to read every book I'm writing a show.
Yeah.
I need to talk to everybody I know who's written a show. I need to watch every single show.
It's a lot of work that you're just not ready for at the moment.
I might not be ready for the moment.
Yeah.
But once I make that decision, then it's on. It's fucking on.
So I heard you talking the other day about. I watched the video you guys talked about on the Brilliant Idiots about privilege. Yeah. Because a lot of people like, could you break that down to us? Because a lot of people like, I'm pretty sure
divide up privilege, and they make right now what we're doing is we're making this dichotomy. There's like white people, black people. These people are uniformly privileged and uniformly disprivileged. When there's a lot of things that go into privilege that are outside of that. Like for example, my parents paid for my college.
Yeah.
I could live with them after I graduated and pursue my dreams. I didn't have to financially support my parents, which was huge. I was born healthy. I was born tall. I was born good looking. I have hair. Like these are all privileges that are outside of my skin color. Right? So I have advantages on certain people that are white.
Yeah.
Like me and this white dude that has 1 foot and 1 arm and he has terminal cancer don't have the same privilege.
Definitely not.
That's crazy. Like you have way more privilege than that white dude.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have your health. Health privilege is huge. Living in North America. So I get concerned when we get in this idea of white privilege and like, for example, something I hear a lot is like if you go to a beauty store, there's no products for people of color.
Yeah.
That's white privilege. Is that white privilege or is that capitalism?
Yeah.
Is that a company going 70% of the market is white. I want to cater to 70% of the market. Like, there's no clothes for midgets. Is that because people hate midgets, or is that because
there's money in it for them?
There's less money.
I get that.
There's less money. Now, so we just got to be careful when we divide up ideas like privilege, because we can trick ourselves into thinking that we're less privileged than we are. Like, when you just go, there's white privilege and black privilege, you deny the fact that you're 6'2", you're 6'2", good-looking guy, right? You have your health. That's huge privilege. There's some white guy who's 5'4" that would die to be 6'2" and have all his hair.
Would he die to be black though?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know what that 5'4" guy's
exactly.
going through. I don't know if, like, being short, women do not fuck short guys. They fucking,
He's
how successful you gotta be to get laid as a short guy.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he might, in a second, we don't know. You know, like, we don't know the culture, we don't know the climate. So when we attribute privilege based on color, it really kind of divides us and doesn't look at the nuances which actually create privilege. Because if we looked and we found, oh shit, the most privileged thing is actually having a job where you make $100K a year, we could aspire to be that. Right? Instead of going through life going, well, I'm a minority, I'm not going to have white privilege, I might as well just fucking suck it up. If you know that privilege is $100,000 away,
you're gonna go get that.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
Like, his privilege is attainable. We act like it's not. It's attainable. There's different things that we have to do as a white person, as a black person, to achieve that. And as a man or as a woman, and clearly women are marginalized in society, so you're a white woman, you don't have the same privilege, I guess, as a white male. But if you're a beautiful white woman, you got more privilege than everybody.
Everybody,
You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly.
It's so complicated for us to just... We like to
everybody has their own advantages, everybody has their own disadvantages. Exactly. It's true.
Create your privilege. You got the questions. Got the questions ready.
You always speak about Gotham comedy. Is that like the mecca? Like, is that like the biggest
Comedy Cellar is the best comedy club in the world.
Where's that, New York too?
Yeah, they got it. Comedy Cellar.
That's what it's called, Comedy Cellar?
It's the best comedy club in the world.
And it's in New York.
In New York, yeah.
But why do you always talk about Gotham?
Because I do shows at Gotham. That's where I headline, right? So it's like, I'll be doing, I love the club, I think it's a great club. But it's a different style club. Like, Comedy Cellar, you do like 5 or 6 comics, do 15 minutes each. But in Gotham, I'll do my hour.
Okay, so you can have a special over there.
Exactly. I'll headline. I'll do like what I'm doing here, I'll do in Gotham. In Comedy Cellar, it's more like you work out.
You'll be doing that back to back, or you'll just be, when you're in New York, you'll just always go to Gotham.
I'm always doing, different clubs, because you gotta work out the material, find the new shit.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I wanna know. You know that we can't watch any of you guys' shows, right?
You gotta steal that shit, bro. It's on the internet. Steal it.
No, it's not.
Download it.
I don't know how to do it. I went on YouTube and be like, your content can't be played. And say, I haven't watched one episode of God Code. I haven't watched one episode of Uncommon Sense.
They were playing a guy code up here for a little bit. But you know what you gotta do is there's ways to download that shit illegally online. Like these like servers where they got all the illegal shit. So you can watch it. Also, there's tons of ways to get content. You just gotta talk to a nerd. And a nerd will tell you that shit. No, for real. Nerds know about this shit. My cousin, he knows about it. He got it locked down. And he watches, he's up here. He's from Kitchener-Waterloo.
Okay.
And he watches everything.
Oh yeah, I've been trying still. Like a lot of, I think they just had like a hip hop.
The hottest MCs.
Yeah, like we can't watch that shit.
You can get
like they act like we're a third world country. Like what is it though?
You can get a proxy server, which is like it tricks your computer into thinking that you're in the U.S.
Was that the same thing that basically like when you get the American Netflix type thing?
Exactly. So you can just do that shit. I mean, the internet's right there. For sure. If Russia can hack the election, you can get fucking benders.
Basically, what's going on with the Knicks?
Knicks are playing well.
No, they're playing well. What's going on with like Melo? Before we even get into that, whose team is it? Melo or KP?
It's Melo's team. It will always be Melo's team. I just think KP is making it. I think KP is making it a lot easier for Melo. I think what happens is when you start winning, you're okay with sharing. When you're losing, you're like, I need to take all the shots.
But when you're winning, obviously I get what you're saying at that capacity, but you're not beating anybody special. So it's like
we don't care. We just want to win.
No,
I just want to win.
I just want to go to the playoffs.
I just want to go to the playoffs. Like I just want some postseason games.
Because obviously Phil Jackson just called that Melo. You seen that?
Yeah, but Phil's always playing mind games.
Yeah,
he's always testing. He's
I
always
really don't like
saying.
that.
I think it's effective. I don't know what Phil's plan is. Maybe Phil's plan is he wants to get Melo to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Phil wants to get Melo to ask for a trade.
But that's what I'm saying, because it's Porzingis' team. He sees it's not.
It could be. Look, Melo is best when he's not the number one.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, but this is what I'll say. If you blame Melo for all of the Knicks' losses, you have to blame him for all the Knicks' wins. Mm-hmm. If Melo, when the Knicks sucked, it was always Melo's fault. Now the Knicks play well. It's like, oh, KP, no. If it's Melo's fault when we suck, it's Melo's fault when we win. So I can't knock him. I can't knock him while we're winning. I have to attribute because Melo is clutch as fuck. He's more clutch than they did a thing over like go-ahead last-second shots.
They can
more
do
than Kobe, more than LeBron,
but those stats against teams like Sacramento Kings,
last second shot, bro. It's the last second shot in the NBA.
The Kings or the Timberwolves.
Kings are trash, but whatever. Yeah. So Melo's a beast. I just think Melo needs to. Here's the thing. Melo needs to be a number 2, number 3 option. Like when Melo was on the team USA, USA
it works, because he only has to score.
All he has to do is score.
Yeah,
all you want to do. That's all we're asking you to do. You don't got to play D. You don't got to do nothing. Just spot up and hit.
I think he's gonna be out of here by the end of the season. Though. Do you think so?
If he is, it's because Phil wanted it.
But where do you think what do you think you guys would need right now?
If he went to Toronto, you guys would be unstoppable.
I think he'd slow Toronto down.
That's the thing. He would have to buy into the system.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be like, hey, 25 minutes. Play 25 minutes a game.
Yeah, just
you
do
get
your
25
thing.
points a game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And
you guys would be. Who's going to beat you in the East? Cleveland?
Yeah, it probably would be.
Melo, DeRozan, Kyle. Valanciunas would lose a lot of
That'd
touches.
be a deep team, yeah. It would be a lot of depth, yeah.
You guys would be legit, dude.
I don't know where to go. I honestly thought Melo should have went to the Clippers.
I think Chicago would have been great for him too.
That time when Tom Thibodeau was still there, he messed up his own career. If you really want to go by
But you don't want to leave the business.
But if you see the commercial he did, is that basically are you guys one of the guys? Is that really what he wanted? When he was a kid, did he really say that? I only want to win an NCAA championship and 3 Olympic gold medals. Or did he tell himself, I want to be MVP? I want to win the Larry O'Brien Trophy. I want to win the.
He wants MVP. He wants Larry O'Brien. He wants all that shit. I just think the thing that's keeping him in New York is business. Jim Dolan, who's the owner of the Knicks, is a billionaire.
Yeah, so he tried to get close to him and do that stuff.
His business acumen and his business opportunities that he's connecting Melo with are far-reaching outside of basketball. So he knows if he's cozying up to Jim, that's going to help him and his family for generations to come.
Yeah, but
you see what I'm saying?
When Jim starts to lose, you think he's gonna? It's a lose-lose situation.
Because you're never gonna show your star.
Yeah,
you're never gonna show your star.
But just let Phil do that.
Yeah, you let Phil. That's your star. That's your baby.
Yeah.
And he was the best player on the team. Now, I think he's still a better player than Porzingis, but Porzingis' upside is unbelievable.
I just haven't seen that spark from Melo in a long time. Still, where he's he's really taking over a game. He'll go for 30 points, but it's not the same.
Sometimes, dude. Sometimes at the end of these games, maybe we're playing bum-ass teams, but at the end of these games,
it's bum-ass teams.
But he's taking over, dude.
What happened to Cleveland? That was disrespectful to LeBron. No, but it was really bad. Really bad.
Because you're playing against your boy.
Yeah, exactly. And I think before this season, maybe he had LeBron on head-to-heads, and now it's just it hasn't been like that anymore. I don't know.
LeBron is the best. Because LeBron is a better motivator. LeBron and I've spoken about this on the podcast, but it's LeBron knows how to coach and motivate the youth. Jordan and Kobe knew how to do that with their generation. You could be rough with them.
Yeah, in their way, they'd yell at you, make you feel inferior.
And that made you go, I'm going to prove to you I'm not inferior.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, they haven't been yelled at their whole lives. They grew up in no shame, grew up in completely baby. They grew up in the best time to be a human being in the world.
Get paid,
and they've been coddled through all these programs since they're kids and these AAUs and all that shit. Jordan and them didn't have dynamic programs like that. You just got into college and it's where was this guy? So these kids need to be coddled, and LeBron creates a community and has a handshake, a special one for each person. Everybody feels special, and it's like you make them feel special, you play well, you gotta butter them up.
Yeah. Schulz, like, obviously, man, like, what is it like from being like obviously a college student, you know what I mean, and then you didn't know what you were gonna do. You didn't know what you were doing, and so now you can be anywhere, like in the airport, like I saw you that time. You can be anywhere now. People recognize, people want to talk to you. Like, how does like transition to fame? Like, obviously, you said, like I came, got you on the podcast. You still remain humble.
Sure.
But what is what's the difference?
I feel like not having fame is way more comfortable.
That's all you see.
I think having like people know you, they know you for a reason, like sets a weird expectation.
Yeah.
Like if they know you for when I was on Guy Code, they would know me for being funny. So I felt whenever I met somebody, I felt this pressure. Like, shit, do I have to be funny right now? Like, it's like you actually hear me just talking. Like funny is something that should happen naturally. And so.
Like, what are you doing? I'm like,
So it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, this is way more comfortable for me to meet people, and I'm feeling more comfortable in my skin.
Yeah.
Initially, it was very uncomfortable for me, like being stopped and feeling like a pressure to live up to an expectation that somebody had of me. Like, it was just so weird. It took me a little bit to get comfortable. I would go into this like weird, like rote, memorized, almost like dialogue with somebody, you know, just to try to find a way to like feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And but then you just fucking figure it out. It's great. There's great perks to it. You know, making money is cool. Doing what you love is cool.
Because like I'm telling you, like I don't know if like you guys realize it, like with the Brilliant podcast, like when I told you, like I feel like I know you, like bro, like every Thursday. Like I know, like I'm gonna listen to this. Because you guys talk about everything that's going on, the current events and everything. So it's like, yo, I'm pretty sure people, not just me, people all over you. So you probably get it everywhere. Like,
sure, sometimes. Some people know me, some people don't. Like I can usually tell more or less. Like when I was on Guy Code, I could tell who would know me and who wouldn't, based on like age, based on like the way they dressed and shit like that. I could kind of figure it out.
Nah, but it's not even just know you guys. Like I'm telling you guys like influence. Yeah, no, you guys.
It's a different relationship.
Yeah,
it is a stronger relationship. Because when you actually know somebody, you care about them, and like you'll come support them, like they're going to support me this weekend. Whereas like you're on a TV show, you'll be like, oh, I like that guy, but I don't really care about seeing him. Like I notice when people see me, they like want to debate.
Yeah.
You said something.
Yeah, because we know your stance on certain things. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like,
for 3 weeks you've been thinking about.
Yeah, exactly.
What your rebuttal is. So it's like that's usually, and I love that. It's like, yeah, let's talk, let's do it.
Real shit, man. Like just give the people some like motivation, man. Cause like obviously, not just me. Obviously, I'm doing this podcast. There's people doing other things. Like, how do you
just do whatever you want with your life, man? You know, I don't think what doing what you want with your life necessarily means you have to be famous or anything like that. But I think doing what you want with your life is very important. You know, and I think that you could be broke doing something you hate, or you could be broke doing something you love. So if I'm gonna be broke, I'd rather do something I love. And you can make money doing something you love, and you can make money doing something you don't love. So I'd rather make money doing something I love. Like, I just don't. It's possible. I think that's one thing that people don't realize. This shit is possible. Whatever the wildest fucking thing you want to do, it's absolutely possible. Because most people, 99% of people, think it's not possible. So they're giving you the opportunity
to do it.
Those people,
there's no competition.
Because there's no competition. It's like people think like, oh, everybody's doing podcasts. Nobody's doing podcasts. Still nobody. Even like, oh, everybody in Toronto is a podcast. You can name 10. That's not a lot of podcasts. You know how many hours there are in the day? 24. That means people up for, let's say, 16. Right? That means they want 16 hours of distraction. Right? There's 10 podcasts in Toronto. We have 6 more podcasts that can start and give an hour after. Like, there's always enough time. And it's just one day. There's not enough. So just go out there and make it good. If you make it great, people will come on. That's the reality. When it comes to the free market doesn't give a fuck about gender or race. They care about greatness. Okay? If you make the best food, we'll go to your restaurant. We don't care whose restaurant this is. Like, you go all throughout the South, there's some fucking chicken spot that the white people, the black people, everybody goes to because that's the chicken spot. It's packed everywhere. So the most racist place in the world, this is chicken. You know what I'm saying? So just be great. You focus on greatness, you're golden.